Hey folks, welcome to this week's list. This is the first week in quite a while that feels like a normal standard operating procedure because I have been all over God's green acre doing lists early, listing them early, and it feels good to be back in a normal flow of things. Hey, normally I say this at the end of the video, but if you like what you're seeing here, hit subscribe. This comes every week, so if you're new to this popping up on your feed, every week, like clockwork, 6 cool coins on the commander's list. You can text me if you would like to buy them. If you'd like to get on the email, you can certainly text me or go through the website, Silicon Valley Coins. Anyway, so tell your friends, tell your family, like I always say. All right, starting out with a cool early Lincoln 13D. This is one of my favorite dates in the early Lincoln set. Obviously, the old green label holder and the sticker helps. This coin's got a lot of red, but it is slightly mellowed. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer here. Probably need to polish that slab a little bit. Those lines are obviously on the slab. Very high-end coin for the grade. Very clean. No carbon, really, at all. You can see how nice, just smooth even. This is what Lincoln cent collectors love to see on these early teen dates. And this coin is just awesome. You can see that it's got great strike on the ears, the wheat ears. And all in all, just a really, really choice coin. Got an interesting mix of stuff today, just stuff that I pulled out of the boxes. This one, a 26 CACG coin. Classic nickel kind of golden toning. 6 all day, shouldn't be anything better. 26s are certainly a lot harder than, I would say, 30s and on, but obtainable. Coin you can find. There's one little tick right there on the buffalo shoulder, by the way. I just was trying to get that to blink a little bit so you can see it. What else have I got here? I'm trying to go in order. All right, let's go with this one. All right, a Norfolk. I bought this coin raw. The most remarkable thing about any Norfolk is when it grades below 65. I don't know why this coin came back a 64. I guess I could loop it really closely, but Norfolks are very busy. Like, look at all this busyness on the coin. That's one of the reasons why they tend to grade very high, because the marks tend to be hidden. This coin has, I would say average luster for a Norfolk. Busy on this side of the coin as well. I love this design. I used to live in Norfolk for about a year when I was still in the Navy. Would travel over to Newport News every day to get on the ship, and I've always loved the design. I love the scepter. I love the history of Norfolk, obviously, and the ties back to the Norfolk in England, and just a cool coin. A lot of history that you can delve into. All right, and then I guess next we have another CACG coin. This one, a tougher O mint. Properly graded. You can see these little wispy lines there on the cheek. Definitely, that's not something you want to see on a gem, unless they're not as prominent. This left obverse field is really nice. Strike 79.0, nice. Not blast white, but very close to it. Just has like a little blush of color. I almost dipped that coin, and I was like, you know what? It looks really nice the way it is. I know purists like them completely white, but I didn't want to take off any of the luster because I think that's such an important piece. And when you dip a coin, inevitably some molecules come off. All right, some of you may recognize this coin because I had offered it at 65 money, by the way. In a CACG 64 holder, and I just was shaking my head, saying that this coin was a shot 66. I cracked it out, sent it to PCGS. here we are in a 65 plus. I have not sent it to CAC to get a sticker on it, but if it doesn't sell here, I will absolutely do that. This right here, as I pointed out last time, probably a couple months ago, this is a die line. The only real distraction, and I guess maybe CAC didn't like it because of the tick. Let's see if I can get it right there. That tick on the forehead. But man, look at that cheek. It's not easy to make a piece dollar in gem, full gem, and a nice full gem. So anyway, I feel vindicated. Reverses puss as well, just really, really nice. All right, and the last one is new coin that I just got. So if you're thinking about a set, and I wish I had enough to do a Genesis set like that you've seen me send out before, but a cool set is doing a P-Mint set of Liberty half eagles. No motto half eagles. These coins are brutal, and even the quote-unquote easy ones, like this one, easier I should say, are not easy. They're not easy to find with nice color. They're not easy to find with good eye appeal. This coin has a really, really great look, even though I'm having some focus issues with the luster, the way that it sits on this coin. But anyway, take a look at some of the other P-Mints. Like, look at a 59, 58. There's just so many tough coins, and even the easy ones, quote unquote, are tough. So anyway, if you're thinking about starting a set, give me a holler. We can work something out, and I can put you on the list and give you a call anytime I find a P-Mint 1850s half eagle. That's what I do. All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me blather about coins. And if you're a coin geek, you're super cool in my book. Until next week, happy hunting.